guys get the goal disallowed and then come right back and score. Can you speak to maybe just the resiliency of kind of maintaining high energy and not letting that drag you down and being able to convert again just a few minutes later?
I was about to say, I feel like energy is like one of the biggest things that I like to talk about. And like the goal felt great once we scored it. And once we got taken back, it was like nobody's head dropped. Everybody was like, okay, well, we could get one, we could get more. And I felt like that spread just across the entire team. Everybody's head was held high and we just kept on going. So I felt like we were resilient from the start to the finish.
That was just one of a number of chances early that, you guys could have converted.
Mm-hmm.
And it just never felt like at any point any energy really dipped.
Mm-hmm.
Just how did you was that leadership coming out in those moments, or do you feel like things you did in the preseason set the stage so you just kept your foot on the gas through that?
I think a combination of both. I think the bonds that we've built just throughout preseason, getting to know each other beyond a surface level, on and off the field, I feel like that definitely helped with our connection and communication and coherence on the field. And also, I feel like just overall, every single person on our team is a leader in their own individual way. So I feel like all of those just came into a melting pot, and we all could look left to right and be like, okay, if we're not going to do it for us, we're going to do it for each other. And I feel like that's just an unspoken thing on the team also.
What about for you individually, though, to be able to have an impact in the first game of the season like this for this group? What did that mean?
That's exactly what I wanted. I wanted to be something that could come to the team and elevate and just be the best person I am on and off the field as well, and just help everybody in any way, shape, or form I can. And I feel like I was able to do that today.
Can you describe what it was like to step on the pitch for the first time as a Duck, and then that feeling of getting the goal and your first year, just what it all means for you?
I mean, I came from Virginia Tech. I knew making this transfer during my grandma season was going to be a new chapter for me. So honestly, to start a chapter like this was a great starting point. So yeah, I mean, feel like all the hard work, all the adversity that me, myself has faced and that others have faced, I feel like we all just overcame that today, and we're still on the incline. So
was
it's not done.
Was it an easy decision to come here?
Yes, it definitely was. I already have family out close here. I've never had family ever be within 4 hours of a game before. So I feel like that also made it an easy decision. And also, when I came on my visit, I met the coaches. I knew that this would be a perfect place for me. Like, they talked to me like I was a person. They really want to develop me as a player, and you could tell that they want to develop everybody. So yeah.
Where do you have family?
I have family in Portland, 2 hours away.
Were they here?
Mm-hmm. They were here. My mom, dad, and
people?
sister. Just 3.
Okay.
So what do you think makes this squad special this season in your eyes? And do you feel like in game 1 of the regular season, first year in the Big Ten, that you guys showed that tonight?
I was about to say, I feel like Graham said something to me where it was like, everybody's a good player, but it's from the neck up is what makes somebody more than who they are on the field and off the field. And I feel like every girl in that locker room, everybody on that team that wears the O on their crest is more than a soccer player. And I feel like their personalities, their talents, their off the field stuff, their on the field stuff, that I feel like allowed the entire team to thrive. And I feel like after a season, like, we want to come and elevate. They had a really good spring season. I wasn't there to participate, but we were on the incline. So for me to join and help that go up, I feel like was just set in stone. I feel like it was right.
Who do you think has the biggest personality on the squad?
Dang, biggest personality. Wow. Shoot. I'd be biased if I said Sydney Cradle, because she's also from my hometown. I'd give it Sydney Hennessy. I think she's big, she's loud, a lot of energy, and a lot of words to be said. Yeah.
How do you define success based on today's win as a team?
Honestly, we were on from the second kickoff started till the 90th minute, and then the final whistle blew. And I feel like that was excellence, resilience, determination. I feel like that was all of that combined. Nobody gave up. The gas was on. Subs came on. We still were going. We were going 90 miles an hour, and it was great. And I feel like exactly what today was, I feel like we want to replicate that almost as we go throughout the season, of just regardless of if we get a goal or not, regardless of if it gets taken back or not, we're still there, and we're still willing to get more. So yeah.
It was a decent sized crowd tonight. So you had family here. What was it like getting to play in front of the Oregon fans today for the first time?
It was amazing. It was nice to introduce myself that way. That's a great start. And enjoy the crowd, enjoy the environment, enjoyed it just to see how the fan base is now, and hope to see it increase the more home games we have.
Is there any other sport you're most looking forward to seeing or experiencing here?
Sport? Man, I want to see basketball. I want to see football. I do want to see every sport here, actually. So yeah,
anything
I
that
look
you
forward to
like so
everything.
far in your team?
I was about to say, this is going to sound corny. I feel like I like the trees. I love the environment. Like, I love the scenery. Like, I was by a school that was near mountains, but I love the sunset. I love the views here. Yeah. I love the outdoors. And I'm a city girl, so really embracing it is nice.
You talked about that grandma season. You're not the only person who transferred in as a senior. Has that made the transition easier for you?
Yeah, I definitely say so. I feel like we all came from each an individual story. Like everybody had either, not everybody, but in terms of like the grandmas, we've had our 4 years somewhere else, and coming here, we all have our own unique experiences, and I feel like that's also what like blends us together. Like we all had 4 years somewhere else. We all came here for something new, and we all came to make a change. I feel like we were all had really our focus and tunnel vision on the same thing and the prize once we all got here. So yeah, definitely made it easier.
The prize?
Yes.
What is it?
Winning, making it to the Big Ten, winning the Big Ten tournament, making it to the NCAA. We need to go as far as we can. Yeah, and that's the goal.
Do you feel like everybody coming in here, being from their own unique places, has made it easier to develop your own unique type of culture?
Absolutely, and I feel like meeting different people allow you to get beyond surface level. I say that a lot, but it's like getting to know people on a deeper level, I feel like is really what makes a team work together. Like you knowing somebody on and off the field, you knowing if somebody's not having a good day or not, you know, you can read that stuff, energy. Like I like to talk about it a lot. I feel like that's all contagious. I feel like we all feel it. And yeah.